Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Collision with Disaster Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2 and how good he is in the hidden potential system at 100%. So we are fortunate enough to have him at 100%. Look, I think overall it's not a bad way to have him. Like, I think the 100% is really honestly pretty good. I think for the most part shouldn't really be any major issues. He'll be a useful unit. I think anything below that, he'll definitely drop in standard of quality, but I think overall he is a very, very, very solid unit. So Key plus 3 attack and defense of 180%. He gets an additional attack and defense of 20% with each attack performed up to 58%, so after 3 attacks fully done. Superclass allies get Key plus 3 attack and defense of 30%, and then an additional 10% for characters who belong to Defenders of Justice or tournament participants. So if they have both, they should get both buffs. Then gets an additional attack and defense of 58% if there's an extreme class enemy. This is also not too bad to do. And then obviously after that, you also get an additional super attack when facing only one enemy, and then guards all attacks when facing 2 enemies, which generally speaking is quite fine. So yeah, really good stuff. Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Sonic, Shocking Speed, Hero of Justice, Brave for Battle, the Saiyan lineage and Shine the Limit, Independent Child, Defenders of Justice, Demonic Power, Heart, Earthbred Fighters, Exploding Rage, Goku's Family, Hybrid Saiyans, Kamehameha, Majin Buu, Saga, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Siblings Bond, Special Pose, Super Saiyan, Tournament Participants, and the World Tournament RS categories, which is also quite fine. And then, yeah, overall I think pretty good. Obviously, you rate the Razor's attack and defense. I think in terms of build, look, I think it's a little bit more difficult to always say with these things. But he has no crit built in and no evasion. So if you want to make him purely evasion, then you're going to want to rather look at potentially if you want to go pure evasion, you make him more defensive. If you want to maximize those additionals that you can potentially have, then maybe you want to go for crit. I would say this guy is more of a maximization of defensive abilities. Even fully built up, his defense sits in like the 400 bracket, which is not bad when he greatly raises, but it's not going to blow anyone's socks away. So I would say if you can give him a fair chunk of evasion, you'll probably find that he's actually incredibly good overall. So yeah, I would say for me, a very good unit. Look, attack stat wise, nothing too crazy. I don't think it's going to be anything wild. Personally speaking, I think it's just one of those things. 6 million, is a decent-ish mark. For a free-to-play character to get to, I think it's a more than fine mark, without necessarily being super OP. The same with the defense. I think 430k is not too bad for a free-to-play, especially one solely based on raws. Like raw strength. I just think like raw power, just more numbers and that. Yeah, but overall he's pretty cool. I definitely think he has a place on some teams, especially as a new player, having a really good potential 50% support for units like I think some Gotenks and Great Saiyamans and stuff like that. I think is always super duper valuable and something that should be considered fairly important overall. But yeah, I would say that is basically it. Honestly, there's not too much more to say about him. I think, he's kind of showing that he's a really, really good sport. You obviously probably want to run him in the second or third slots. I wouldn't necessarily say there's any reason to particularly keep him in the second slot. It's definitely not a first slot unit. So yeah, I would say third slot's probably the best bet. Link-wise though, he's got some decent ones. Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Saiyan Lineage, and Shine the Limit. So it's just Hero of Justice that I think you're probably going to have to adjust to, just because of how it works and yeah, everything like that. But otherwise, no, I would say it was a fairly decent run. And yeah, I think he looks good. I think he looks like a very, very solid unit. So I'm very excited to see where he goes in terms of teams and that. But I think functionally for me, he's a good self-insert option, I think, for a lot of players who maybe are struggling with like supports on certain categories and things like that. But yeah, that is pretty much it. So just let me know what you guys think. Do you have him? What do you have him at? And yeah, let's get a good idea as to what has exactly happened with Gohan, and how good can he be? Is he a great alternative support option for the Majin Buu saga? But yeah, that is pretty much it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and of course I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care, stay safe, and bye.